On Sunday, the trailer for the much-awaited HBO series The Idol starring Jennie was released. The cast includes Lily Depp Rose, The Weeknd, and Troye Sivan. In a blink and you miss it moment from the trailer, Jennie can be seen wearing what appears to be cornrows. This is what I am here to talk to you about. The continuous and blatant disrespect shown by K-pop idols towards cultures different from theirs. Actually, let's get specific here. Blackpink's continuous disrespect to black and brown cultures is nothing short of disgusting. Let's address the obvious. In the clip from the show, we can see her hair done in cornrows. She is surrounded by a lot of people around her who have cornrows in their hair, but the glaring difference between them and her is that she is not black. There is a video by Teen Noir on cultural appropriation that does a wonderful job explaining in detail about the significance of black hair, and I highly recommend you watch that to understand how on a regular basis K-pop idols are disrespecting black culture. But for my part, I will try to explain in this situation why what she did is wrong. Whenever something like this has come up in the past about the Blackpink girls, whether it was Jennie wearing a bindi or Lisa having braids in her hair, it was always passed over as,
they have no control over this. Their company decides what happens to them. You know how controlling YG is.
and basically deflect all the blame away from the girls. Well, you cannot do that now, can you? For shows like the one she is on, you have to pick and choose your own team who does your hair and makeup for you. They do it in accordance with the script and the requirement of the person's character. Watch any interview by any of the actors who have worked behind the scene with HBO, and they will tell you how much they have a say in their wardrobe requirements. What this means is Jennie and her team made this decision for her character, and they decided to give a non-black person cornrows. If you are unfamiliar with what cornrows in particular mean, I recommend you watch this video by Refinery29. But to essentially sum it up for you, this hairstyles was historically seen as an identifier for black people in their various tribes. Each kind of hair signified a structural importance in the community and various other parts of black culture. It was also significant for slaves to do their hair this way so that they could store food grains in it for future consumption. Imagine that. Imagine a cultural aspect that was used to keep yourself fed during slave times being used as an accessory by some rich privileged Korean girl for aesthetic value. Just imagine that for a second. And don't tell me she doesn't know any better. Every day you will find people talking about things like this on social media. She has been called out time and time again for cultural appropriation. Her fellow idols are called out for this time and time again. Her own group member was told to her face by a fan about how disrespectful it was for her to braid her hair like that. Ignorance or lack of knowledge does not excuse wrongdoings on someone's part. Her not knowing she did something wrong, which I find extremely hard to believe, still does not make what she did okay. I need these idols to educate themselves better on social issues. When you have a platform as big as hers, it is your responsibility to be a good role model for all the young and impressionable people watching you. You cannot do that by being racist. You cannot be racist, period. I know there will be people who will blame it on the hairstylist to deflect blame from their faves, but at the end of the day she is the face of her own brand, and she has just as much responsibility for this bigotry as the person who did her hair. Speaking of the hairstylist, his name is Chris. A white guy using black culture as his own, who's surprised by that? Definitely not me. Anyway, there are blinks who tried to reach out to him about this, and there are two conflicting responses circulating the internet. Believe whichever one you want to, doesn't change the fact that every single person who saw her and didn't say anything, who shot the Who and didn't say anything, who edited the show and didn't say anything to her and her team are at fault for this, and she will take the blame for it because she is the one in the public eye and not them, and that is okay with me. The thing that pisses me off the most is unintelligent responses like this. Just because you are ignorant and haven't taken the time to educate yourself on issues of social importance does not justify this behavior at all. Please, take the time to watch the videos I have mentioned and read the links to articles attached in the description to understand why this is wrong. What needs to happen now is she needs to apologize and they either reshoot the scene for the show or remove it altogether. The sad truth is that none of that is going to happen and this incident will just fall into one of those compilation videos on YouTube of idols being racist. This will keep happening till someone stands up about it and I really hope Jennie can be that person. I am a big fan of her and I am really disappointed with this, but she has an opportunity to right her wrongs and I really wish she will take it. Anyway, that's all from me. I wish I could be more cohesive in my explanation of this topic, but I am just so irritated at having to explain this to people over and over again. Asking for better treatment for people of color should be common sense, but somehow all over the world we've forgotten this common human decency. It just makes me sad because K-pop is my escape from the problematic aspects of the world, but to see that seep in here has made me more frustrated. I want to do a full video addressing cultural appropriation, so please look out for that in the future. For now, just please listen to what Black people have to say about this. Listen to their words and respect their opinions on this issue and do not speak over them at all, and most importantly, don't be racist. Thanks for watching, bye.